Welcome to part 9 of the Sonic Adventure Let's Play. Hey, in case if you're wondering why it's a tad early for an upload, I actually had a, weather alert, snowstorm, so school was cancelled. And how appropriate, because the stage that we're starting now is Ice Cap. So despite Sonic, who had to go through caverns, Tails' level pretty much cuts to the snowboarding section, and which is a nice touch. I mean, the snowboarding segment was the most memorable moment from the original Ice Cap from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. But let's not play the nostalgia card until Sonic Generations, or Sonic Lost Worlds for that matter. It's really, once again, it's really the same thing. I don't know if the rubber banding AI is programmed here. I know it's programmed in the other stages, but I saw the SGB playthrough of this game, and I actually saw with the whole Eggman race, they went quite a distance between. There was quite a distance between him and Eggman, and so I'm guessing that rubber banding AI isn't programmed there. And no, the reason why I didn't cut this is because, well, it's progression. You're playing as a different character, and it's a different gameplay style. Sort of. This also leads to another, cutting, not being able to cut because it's a different character. Oh boy. Yeah, this is pretty much the same. Same deal. Nothing much to say in this part. Well, as far as this part goes, anyway. But once you get off the snowboard, grab the Chaos Emerald, and you win. Oh boy. I have nothing to say, guys. I'm sorry. Well, don't worry. There will be something fresh. Fresh editing will be in this video. Oh, I know there will be. Now, since again you're following Sonic's story, go to where Knuckles is. And it's just further proof that character battles are a joke. Okay, Tails does backflip. Yeah, I'm really out of things to talk about here, guys. Hey, since we already been through this. But yeah, this is how it goes. And they don't get challenging after that. Yep. Definitely don't get much more challenging after that. You don't say. Hey, Tails. Well, maybe Knuckles is, but Tails, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Oh, Tails pretty much has the same IQ as Eggman. Well, then again, and Eggman's 300 IQ is BS. At least some of the lines are better compared in Sonic's story. And now we have to fight Chaos 4. Oh boy. yeah, I really don't have anything to say in this part. If you thought I had nothing to say here, well, look in this part. Okay, so now we're fighting Chaos 4 again. And too bad I can't jump cut to the point where, I don't know. To the end of the fight. Because it's this point where you start to realize why the fight is so bad and boring. However, I personally think avoiding Chaos 4's attacks is a lot easier to do in Sonic's because on Tails, I can just fly over everything. And the jet anklet definitely helps. Yeah, just one more hit, and it's over. If I had the title of my parts, it would be Part 9 and redundancy galore. Yep. Oh, I've been way too silent in this part. Yep. And that's it. And suddenly Tails is Jesus. Granted, I should have quoted this in the Sonic playthrough, but he's just standing on the water. Not even on the water. He's standing a bit below, under the water. Like Lewis said in the Brain Scratch 06 commentary, only it's with Tails. Walk on water. No. Tails and Sonic have Tails, Sonic, and Knuckles. Yes, Knuckles will be doing this. Spoiler. They all got Jesus topped. Jesus walks on water. The Team Sonic can float under it by about 5 feet. I am being unoriginal, guys. I'm sorry. Hey, about that. Better reference to other YouTubers. There's no idea at all. Well, at least from my book. Alright, yeah, so since this is in correspondence with Sonic's story, we have to chase down the egg carrier. Like I mentioned in the last part, I will be cutting the Sky Chase acts out because they're the exact same. They're the exact same level. Well, like you literally play the same 2 stages twice. The only difference here is the cutscenes, intro and outro cutscenes. And there's really not much of a difference at all. Yep. I do like how where 2 characters meet with the music. It's pretty much a shorter version of their main theme. I enjoy the main themes in this game. But yeah, now we're heading into Sky Chase Act 1. Same exact level, so Chaos Control. And now we're back to the end of Sky Chase Act 1. And again, exact same level. Well, no need to show it off again. No point to. Even this cutscene is the same. But I thought if there's gonna be like any bit of redundancy in this commentary, at least in this in Sky Chase Act 1, it's gonna be this scene. And because why not? The scene's so awkwardly delivered, it's not even funny. And now we get a flashback. this is basically how when Tails first met Sonic. But notice on Tails' shoes, he has the jet anklet. Continuity? What's that? Yeah, I had to click something off like that. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, continuity? What's that? I just did that again just to make sure my signal's coming in and clear, and that the pop-up didn't block the microphone signal. And then they're heading towards the cliff. I'm guessing Sonic runs off the cliff by accident and Tails comes in for the rescue. Or you can look at Sonic Before the sequel. Well, the fan game that takes place between Sonic the Hedgehog's 1 and 2. And maybe no, it's Sonic 1 and 2. But this is one thing I don't get. They both get shot down. They're like, I guess, a million mile. They're like quite a distance away from the Mystic Ruins, and yet Sonic and Tails, well, they somehow crash in the Station Square and Mystic Ruins. Logic. You don't need logic in a Sonic game. Nor to be too dark and grim, or edgy. Because if you do that, you get games like Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Sorry, just want to get that out there. Keep bringing those games up. Oh, why? But to get to the next area, we actually have you ride the minecart, which leads you to the temple area or the jungle area. You can actually walk on top of the leaves, solid leaves. Which is just further proof that trees are the strongest things in video games. And then you come across the frog. He has the Chaos Emerald. Well, then you hit this button, which drills out the dirt, being pushed back by an invisible wall that can put Silver's invisible box to shame. But now we have Sand Hill. This is a mini game, and it's basically like the Ice Cap level that we just did with Tails in the same part, actually. Only you're actually going through gates. It's the more gates that you go through, the more multiplied your score will be. Like I had 10 there, my score will be multiplied to 10. And overall, I don't think you can die in Sand Hill. Oh, this is like strictly minigame logic, which is okay, I guess. As I like Sand Hill. I played the stage a lot before this Let's Play. But unfortunately it is a short level. But I still think it's a nice distraction. It's a good mini game. You might like the snowboarding, despite being a little finicky in this game, but I still think it's nicely done. But now we come up to the frog, and suddenly, flashback. Now, yeah, we're back in the past, only with Tails. Oh, before we head to the altar, there's actually the only past upgrade we can get. The only upgrade we can find in the past. Head up these stairs. Go over here and you find the rhythm badge. The rhythm badge lets you basically do a continuous tail whip attack. The tail whip attack is something I rarely use. But this is what it's like in action. And suddenly rings. But yeah, again, I never really use this unless it's the final boss. Then you just head over here and you come across the call. Oh. How am I? Hey, we just met. Oh, and please oh yeah, when I'm going by when I'm talking to like the game itself, I'm not actually referring to talking to the game itself. I'm trying to make a joke out of it, but I am failing horrendously at that. My apologies. Yes, but I'm going to keep trying. So if there's any complaints about that, go watch something else. Because I don't think you understand. And what's the difference between? Because all you veteran YouTube users out there who are watching this, I don't think you guys know the difference between a rookie and veteran. But then we get it's sent back to our present, to the present day. What's really strange though is that we get teleported here. I'm assuming Tails just walked. Wow, that's a bad jump scare animation. Great job, Sonic Team. Great job. Alright, well, I'm assuming Tails just walked out from the desert to that point, to this area. Yeah, because it's not like time stopped or anything. No, time is still flowing. What happened? Oh well. But we're gonna get the Tornado 2 up and raring to go next part. So the next time we meet in part 10, we are gonna be continuing on with Tails' story. He passed Sky Chase Act 2. So I'm GameMan5804. You guys have a great day.